Welcome back. This is episode 140 of the Veterinary Business Video Show. In this episode we'll hear the arguments for cost-based calculations to establish your practice fees, and we'll look at a simple tool which you can download to make the task a simple one. We'll highlight some of the things you'd like to tell your staff if only you had the time, learn something about influencing and persuading others, and I'll offer you my quick business tip for this episode. I'm John Sheridan and this is the video show from Veterinary Business. If you had to select the top 2 or 3 management tasks which would have the biggest impact on the profitability of your veterinary practice, I'm pretty sure that setting your professional fees and charges would be high on the list. And yet in many practices, fee increases are simply automated. They're linked in some way with competitor prices in the neighbourhood or updated in some other arbitrary way, sometimes many months after the previous review. Here's a clip from Diedrich Gilderman of the turbochargeyourpractice.com website based in Australia. Diedrich recommends that most of your prices should be based on formal cost-based calculations. And that implies a detailed understanding of what's really going on in your practice.
How do you base your fees and charges? What do you base them on? Yeah, okay. Drugs, there'll be a certain markup. Pathology, there'll be a markup. But what about your professional fees? What about your OTCs and a lot of other things? Well, you know, I've heard all sorts of different things at workshops. People have said to me, I charge what my accountant tells me to. Well, how many other veterinary clients does your accountant has? And with respect to him or her, do they really know what you should be charging? Another person, I've heard this again, oh, well, I ring around and I base what I charge based on what everyone else charges. Well, hang on a minute. If they're going bust because their fees and charges are so poorly designed, you're going to go bust as well. Does that make sense? Third thing is, listen to what Joe, the plumber, told me to charge. Oh, come on, get a grip. And that's a serious one. I've heard that one a number of times.